Hey guys, it's Roy from English Right Now, and today we've got a great video. I promised you a question and answer session from my followers on Instagram. If you're new, there's lots of questions here, so it's really important. There are lots of questions here about English, some personal. I'll answer all of them. And for the next video, I'll try and make a question and answer video every month. For the next video, you can write your questions in the comments below, or you can send them via Instagram. Okay. So let's get started. I've got all the questions on my phone. I'm going to read them. First question. Okay, I don't know when I should use have or I've. Okay, so I've, the contraction of I have, is usually used for the auxiliary, when have is the auxiliary. So, for example, we've been to Paris. I've been to Paris. The verb there is been, not have. And it's also, it's very interesting because it's also used for possession. I've got a car. I've got a glass of wine. But also have, we usually use have uncontracted when it is the verb. I have a car. I don't have any brothers or sisters. So something like this. If you want to uncontract when it is the auxiliary, that's fine as well. I've been to Paris. I have been to Paris. No problems. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so question 2 is why in English we use would have, past plus present. Okay, would have, this isn't past plus present. This is actually a fixed form. So would have plus past participle. I would have done that, but I didn't. It's basically a past conditional. I would have done that. It would have been good if I had done that. It's usually used for the third conditional. We do use it some other times, but this is not an example of past plus present simple. It's a fixed grammatical expression, and the verb comes afterwards in the form of the conditional. I would have recorded another video about this if I had known. Okay? I hope that helps for question 2. Question 3. Do I believe in love? I think love sucks. Oh, no, I believe in love. I think there's somebody for everybody. I think this world is full of love. And I think that that is something we should spread. Not just to someone romantically, but also to our friends, to our family, to the people on the streets. I try to help people whenever I can, which is why I record these videos. It's because of love. Obviously, it's not romantic love. It's kind of a gesture of caring, and I think that we need to give more love to the world. I don't think love sucks. I think that some people suck at love. I think that's what I would say there. So, whoever wrote this message, I'm not using names. Don't become sad. Don't panic that love doesn't exist, because it does. You just need to remember that not everybody is designed for everybody, and not everybody believes in love, but you need to. Okay? So, question 4 is, why did I shave my beard? Because I live in Brazil and it's very hot, and also it was starting to get a bit too big. I hope you prefer me without a beard. It is coming back. It comes back every day. Okay, but it's very hot, and I also wanted to change. I needed a haircut, and when you get your hair cut with a big beard, I look a bit crazy. Now is the next question, and it is, why should I ask you something? You freaking never respond to me. I do now. Ironic. Sorry. Okay, next question. The difference in pronunciation between man and men. Good question. Okay, so man. Man is singular. One man. I am a man. It's the vowel that's different. An. Man. Plural, two men. Men. Men. So you have ma'an, me'en. Man, men. Singular, ma. Plural, me. With a n. I hope that helps. I really do hope that helps. Okay? Next question. What did you ever want to do, but you didn't do it? I'm guessing this means what have you always wanted to do, but you haven't done yet? There's a lot of things. Oh my goodness. I have always wanted to go to Turkey, but I haven't been yet. It's my dream. If you live in Turkey, invite me in the comments below. I've always wanted to visit a lot of places in Brazil, like Pernambuco. I've wanted to visit. I've always wanted to visit a lot of countries. Japan would be a dream. Japan. So I can say, Deichigen wa igo desu ko shi nihongo. That is the only Japanese I know, and it's probably terrible. Or konnichiwa genki desu ka. And in Turkey I can say, nasılsın? İyiyim. And teşekkür ederim. I'm trying. My Portuguese is better than my other languages, other than English, of course. But I love new cultures and I love new countries. So tell me where I should go. Write down in the comments below and tell me where I should go, because I do love traveling. Next question. Would you like to live in São Paulo? Because I'd like to be your student. Aww. Well, there is always lessons by Skype, if that's what you like. If you do enjoy learning and I can teach you by Skype, then I would love to help you. But São Paulo, I like São Paulo. I have lived in São Paulo. I lived there for 6 months. It's a beautiful city, very busy, a little bit crazy, and I love it. Lots of restaurants and good bars and great people. And Parque Ibirapuera, this big park, photo, is a great place to chill out and relax and enjoy your life. But now I live in Belo Horizonte, and it's a beautiful place, and I love Belo Horizonte. I love São Paulo, I love Rio as well. There's lots of places that I would like to live, but sadly I am limited by by humanity's short life. Why don't we live longer? If we lived longer, I would live in every city, in every place in the world. If I was gonna live forever, I would live for a year in every city in the world, and meet as many people as I could. Spreading the love, remember that. Next question. How can you say minha mente deu branco in English? My mind went blank. My mind went blank. You say, oh, 1 minute you're talking, hello, good morning. So this expression is a Portuguese. The lady who asked me is Portuguese. And in English we say, my mind went blank. It's when you suddenly can't remember something. So you're talking, yeah, the other day I went to, come on, my mind, it's blank. Blank, it's like white. So it's the same idea. Branco is white, but we say blank instead of white. My mind goes blank all the time. Oh, sorry, what was I talking about? Time for another wine. Another glass, another sip of wine. Better. Okay, on to the next question. Where am I from? I'm from England. I'm actually from the UK. I'm from England. I live in Brazil with some beautiful, beautiful sunshine here. But normally I'm used to cold weather. So I am from England. I'm actually from an island called the Isle of Wight. I think I said this in the video previously. I'm from the Isle of Wight. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. So I'm British, I'm English, and I live in Brazil now. Which is pretty cool. Loving my life. Next question. How can I learn phrasal verbs? I did a whole video on how to learn phrasal verbs. A lot of people ask me this question. I love this question. How do I learn phrasal verbs? How do I improve phrasal verbs? There is a way to learn them naturally and organically. You can find it on my page. I'll try and include a link on the video if I can understand how to make links on videos. But as well, check it out. It's called How to Learn Phrasal Verbs Naturally Like a Native, Quick and Easily. I'll put the link in the description as well. To make sure that you can find it. But it is a really good video, and I think it will really help you to learn phrasal verbs naturally. I think it's a really important question. I think it's a really good question. So yeah, check it out. It's going to help. I'm going to put the link in the description. Next question. How did I learn English? From my mum and dad. I'm British. I am English. A lot of people think I'm Brazilian. I'm not Brazilian. I'm not Turkish. I'm not Brazilian. I'm English. You know, I'd love to be other nationalities, but I am English. I was born English. I'm British, hence my British accent. And yeah, I learned English from being a child. So like 36 years, long amount of lessons there. But you can learn it quicker than me. Next question. How to improve spoken English? Good question. Practice. Practice, practice, practice. That's all you can really do. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of ways. In fact, next week I'm going to record a video called 7 top tips to improve your your spoken English. But for the moment, I would just say practice, a lot of research and reading, basically improving all the skills. And there's no like bad thing about sitting there, recording your voice and listening, or practicing like this. There's no problem with this. Okay, it's a great way to improve as well. Okay, next question: how to memorize word vocabulary. I've got a number. I'm going to make another video on this as well. These are 2 great ideas for new videos. Memorizing vocabulary, literally using them in your speaking, using them in their writing, using them in texts. They go into your brain if you use them. I'll give you an example. I learned a word in Portuguese, bujinganga, which is like another word for stuff or things. And I liked this word, and I read this word, and I thought, yes, this is my new word, my new favorite word. I will use it every day. And I never used it, and I forgot it. And then a week later, I tried to remember. And I was like, what was that word? I can't remember, because I hadn't used it. Then I researched, and I found the word again because my friend used it in a text. And from that point on, I used the word bujinganga 10 times every day with Uber drivers in the cars, saying, eu gosto muito disso, bujinganga aqui. And I like this word. And it fixed in my brain, and now I remember bujinganga. I think that's a key lesson that you can really, really learn from my experience. Okay, I think we have time for one more question. I would like to know some Cockney word. Just one Cockney word. Geezer. Geezer means mate. Okay, Cockney words. Cockney is from London. East London probably is more the accurate term of where it's from. Cockney. They're fun. It's a fun English. There's lots of Cockney rhyming slang. I'm going to do a video on Cockney rhyming slang. It's a bit too big for this example here. But I promise then, because of this question, I will make a video on that. Okay, so that's all I have time for today, but there are lots of questions that you have. You can write them in the comments, you can send them to me on Instagram, and also remember, you can give me video ideas. If there's something that you want to learn that I haven't taught yet, please write down in the comments below, give me ideas, because I make these videos for you. So if you tell me what you want, then I'll make them. That's a promise. That is a promise. If you don't tell me what you want, I'll never know. Okay, so before I go, check out one of these 2 videos next, and don't forget to subscribe. Your likes and your comments mean a lot to me, so make a comment and give me a like. Share it with your friends, because I'm just trying to help people. I'm trying to spread that love that we talked about earlier. But apart from that, have a great day, and lots of love, and see you next week. Ciao.